Hey collectors, here is a look at the Flash Batmobile from the movie, and I would like to thank Dragon's Chest for this. Link in the description below. Check them out. Before we open the Batmobile, here is it compared to the Hot Toys tumbler from the Dark Knight trilogy by Christopher Nolan. And out of the box, it comes wrapped in plastic for protection from scratches, plus the carton for support, and the two fins at the back is packaged separately at the bottom. There is a minor assembly required wherein you have to attach the fin to the back of the Batmobile, and there are markings which one goes to the left and which one goes to the right. Also remember, there is a button at the center of the hood which you could use to open the canopy and slide it forward or lift it up to insert a figure inside the driver's seat. Once both fins are attached, it will be very difficult for you to remove them, and you might break them if you try to remove those fins because of the three tabs. And to open the cockpit, press this button which is in the middle of the hood for you to make the canopy pop and slide it forward. And inside, you can see the card which every Mcfarlane Toys has of the Batmobile, plus some information at the back. And this is where I'm not impressed. Yeah, many of us wanted a 6-inch Batmobile for a very long time, and Mcfarlane did give us one, but it only has one seat inside. Now, some of you would argue that in Batman Returns, yeah, he did eject all the sides, but I never saw a seat ejected when the roof panel was ejected. So, probably in the movie we'll see, but for me, it should have had two seats. The collector community lit up when Mcfarlane Toys announced making a vehicle of this size. But aside from all the praises, I don't like the way that we are going back to the Kenner area wherein the exterior looks good, but most of the vehicles have only one seater where it should have had two. So much praises were given and all the flaws were just overlooked. One of them is that the canopy is colored gray. Probably in the film it would be gray because of some changes, but still there are no other features. Even the headlights look really cheap. And yeah, I know that the price is not comparable to those of Super 7 or other toy companies, but if we keep on just praising Mcfarlane for giving us half-hearted attempts on most of the figures that he does, then he won't improve and we won't be able to go to that specific time where he is the best in sculpting and toy making way back in the late 1990s and early 2000s. So I hope he improves on this if ever he would release it with the 1989 version of the Batsuit. Since I'm not a fan of the 7-inch figures of Mcfarlane Toys, I'll be using these characters: Qui-Gon from Star Wars, Bulma from Dragon Ball, Eugene as known in the Philippines, Ghost Fighter or Yu Yu Hakusho, Tony Stark from Endgame Marvel Legends, and the Shredder from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles by NECA, to be placed inside the driver's seat of this Batmobile. Test 1 with Qui-Gon. He fits nicely inside the driver's seat, but because of his soft rubber tunic, it pushes up the figure and it hits the clearance on the roof. Now we have Bulma, who fits very well inside the driver's seat. And if this was a two-seater, it could hold two figures from SH Figuarts, no problem. Now it's Eugene's turn from Dasin Toys, and it seems that again, like the SH Figuarts Bulma, it could still accommodate another figure from that line if this was a two-seater vehicle from Mcfarlane Toys. Next is Tony Stark from Marvel Legends Infinity Saga 2-pack with Thanos, and he fits snugly inside the driver's seat, and still there are a lot of space for him to move around. For our final test fit, we have the Shredder from NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles toy line, and he fits snugly like the other 6-inch figures. You just have to fold the cape properly at the back, and there will be no problem with the head clearance. So this vehicle for me is for 6-inch and not for the 7-inch figures that Mcfarlane has been producing. Probably I might have this one customized to have two-seaters, but it will be another tight squeeze inside the driver's seat. And for size comparison, here is the 1989 Mcfarlane Toys Batmobile from the Flash movie compared to the DC Collectibles Batman, the animated series version of the same vehicle. But this one has a two-seater inside. Also, here is the Hot Toys 1:6 scale tumbler from the Dark Knight trilogy compared to both vehicles. And with that, thank you all for watching, and see you all again next video.